I'm Jason McIntyre, and I'm going to tell you why the smart money is against Ohio State this weekend. Here are my college football picks for Week 3. Let's start with Alabama. Big 25-point favorites at South Carolina. Couple things to watch here. The line has been going up all week. Started around 21, now at 25, so you're paying a premium. But this is an Alabama team that's been hearing, hey, last time you went to South Carolina in 2010, you lost. I like Alabama, Nick Saban, big here on the road against a true freshman quarterback that's going to struggle against Alabama's defense. UCF, 7.5-point favorites against Stanford. Folks, this is a travel sandwich special. Just a double whopper for you. Stanford, coming off a big rivalry loss to USC, had to travel across the country to play a UCF team that's won 14 of 15 games under Coach Josh Heupel. And don't forget, Stanford has Oregon, another rivalry game next week. I like UCF big here. I think they blow out Stanford, a team that's really limping offensively. They got an injury to their star left tackle. I like UCF to cover 7.5 fairly easily. For the second week in a row, I'm going with the Maryland Terrapins, favored by 7 over Temple. Temple's largely untested. They played Bucknell 2 weeks ago, then the bye week. Meanwhile, Maryland only has to travel 2.5 hours up the turnpike to Philly. I think this Maryland team is bet on early this year. They destroyed a ranked Syracuse team last week, scoring on 7 of their first 8 possessions. I like the Terps, favored by 7 on the road. The big underdog I like this week, the Indiana Hoosiers, getting 16.5 points at home against mighty Ohio State. This is a fade of the Buckeyes and head coach Ryan Day and new quarterback Justin Fields going on the road for the first time against an Indiana program that's not your dad's Indiana Hoosiers. This team has covered 7 of the last 8 against Ohio State. I think they can keep it close, and if you're giving me 2 touchdowns at home, I'm taking it. Give me Indiana getting 16.5 at home against Ohio State. Even though they let me down last week, I'm backing Clemson again. That backdoor cover against Texas A&M was a killer, but I have no problems laying 28 points with Clemson on the road against Syracuse. Folks, this is a payback revenge special for Dabo Swinney and Clemson. 2 years ago, they lost to Syracuse. Last year, they nearly lost. I think this is a bad Syracuse team, and I think Trevor Lawrence comes out firing. I think Clemson covers the first half and the full game against an overrated Syracuse team. Give me Clemson, favored by 4 touchdowns against Syracuse on the road. Here's a bonus pick because I want to wipe the stench away from last week's 1 and 4. I'm going to give you a 6th pick, and it's going to be, yes, the North Carolina Tar Heels, the 2-0 Tar Heels, led by Mac Brown. They're going to Wake Forest, and they're getting 3 points. Now, the line was 3.5. It's come down. There is some professional money on Wake Forest, but I'm riding the hot team. I know it's true freshman quarterback Sam Howell's first road game, but this is not a long travel special for the Tar Heels. I think 3 points is a good number here. I'm impressed by the wins over Miami and South Carolina. I will take the Tar Heels getting 3 points on the road. There you have it, 6 picks in college football, and I want to hear from you. Let me know on social media how you like the picks, how much money I made you. Good luck this weekend.